Good morning, this is Greg with the Dapper Man, and today we're going to be smoking and reviewing the Ave Maria Holy Grail, so stay tuned. As a Nicaraguan filler, San Andreas binder, and a Connecticut wrapper. This is a Connecticut, and it should be pretty good. Let's take a quick look at the band there. I like this band. It's very simple. It's just white and gold. As you can see, it says Holy Grail. Hopefully we can see that. Yeah, a little bit Holy Grail. So I've had these before. This is a Connecticut. It's very much on the mellow side, but let's see what notes we can get here. Very much a lot of, like most cigars, a lot of dried fruit, like a Fig Newton type of taste. Just much lighter. Maybe like an herbal tea, but a lot of that dried fruit. But it's again very much on the mellow side. So let me go ahead and light up. Just going to toast it real quick. I will admit it's kind of hard to see in the daylight as I burn the cigar. Yeah, that's not good, but it'll be okay. That happens sometimes, especially during the day. So obviously, we just lit it, so we have that intense heat, especially on the sinuses. But underneath that, it's kind of a buttery cream with a little bit of earth and leather. So what I want to do is I want to let this rest for a second, and I'm going to get a little bit further into the initial light, and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm actually into just the very first part of the initial light, just past the initial light into the first third of the cigar. That burns a little wonky, but I think it's because I did that while I was trying to toast it, so I'm not worried about that too much. The flavors are still very creamy. So you got that buttery cream. You got a little bit of wood like a cedar or an oak. And Cigars International says I should be getting a little bit of toast, so let me see. No toast, but this cigar is so light that I could just be missing it altogether. But you still do get that cream and some of that earth. Some of that wood flavor as well. Now that I'm actually into just past that very first initial light, kind of into my first third here a little bit, I do want to show that because I did singe it on the side, the burn's a little wonky. But I think that's going to go away once I as I continue to smoke and get caught up there. Flavors. Still very smooth and creamy, so very, very mellow. And that's the primary thing, is like that smooth buttery cream. But there's a hint, like a tiny, tiny hint of wood, maybe like an oak or a cedar. And I couldn't find this cigar on the AJ Fernandez website, but on places like Cigars International, Cigar Bid, Thompson Cigar, stuff like that, they're saying I should also be getting a little bit of toast, which I'm not getting. But this cigar is so mellow that I may just not be picking it up yet. So I'm actually going to continue smoking into my first third here, and I will come back and see how the flavors develop. So stay tuned. So as you can see, I am into my first third here, and the burn from where I kind of scorched the side of it while I was toasting the foot has caught up. So let's take a couple quick puffs here, and let's see what we can taste. So this cigar is still very, very light, still very, very creamy, but you are getting a little bit more spice, for lack of a better term, from that San Andreas filler. So I'm not really getting any oak or cedar. Let me try that again, though. Maybe just a hint of cedar, but again, just that tiny bit of spice or zestiness as well. Not getting any toast, but this is a very, very good cigar for a first cigar of the morning. And the reason I say that is being up here near a mile high altitude, we lose a lot of the flavor that you would get if you were at sea level or at a lower altitude. So this is a super mild cigar up here in Grand Junction, but still a very good cigar. So I'm going to continue smoking. I'll get into my second third here, and then I'll come back and we'll see if any of the flavors change, or if it gets any zestier, or if it gets any bolder. So stay tuned. Welcome back. As you can see, I've kind of smoked through the second third. I'm into the final third here. It is still extremely smooth, but I am getting more of those less spice, as that I mentioned earlier, and it's really mellowed into that really nice wood, oak or cedar taste. So, yeah, absolutely wonderful cigar. Here, I'm not a huge fan of Connecticut's personally, because if you smoke Connecticut's too fast, they just taste like a number 2 pencil, like when you were a kid and you would chew on your pencils in school. That being said, if you take your time and smoke this cigar, it is a very, very good cigar, especially here at a mile above sea level. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my cigar, and I hope you have a fantastic day. You can reach out to me on Facebook, on Pinterest, or YouTube at the Dapper Man US, or you can go to thedapperman.org. We're also selling our brand new line of beard oils, beard butters, and beard wax on thedapperman.org, so you can help support my cigar habit. If you want me to do a specific review on a cigar or specific whiskey or scotch or something like that, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to get to it. But that's all for now. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the page here, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye.